Yes, hello, Junam. Good evening.
Hello, teacher.
All right. So, how are you this evening?
I'm fine.
Wow, that's good to hear. All right. So, are you ready for the lesson this evening?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so we are done with Unit 2, and now we will be going to Unit 3. So, Unit 3 is the title for this lesson is On Screen. Okay, so for this Unit 3, letter A. Okay, so for this Unit 3, letter A on screen, we will be focusing on vocabulary and word skills. All right, so let's have here task number 1. So please look at the photos A, B, C, and D. Okay, so do you know any of these films or TV programs?
Yes,
Okay, so can you name any of the actors or characters?
character. A picture. I think is I don't know. Picture B is action film. Picture C is a cartoon, and picture D I don't know.
All right, so you only know picture B and picture C, am I right?
Yes, teacher.
All right, so let's have here in picture letter A, so the actor in the picture you can see is Mr. Daniel Craig.
Yes,
Okay, so Daniel Craig is playing James Bond in a Bond film. So do you know James Bond? Okay, Tunam, do you know who is James Bond?
the Bond I think is picture. Picture wait a minute.
Okay, it's picture A. So James Bond or the Daniel Craig is the movie is entitled Bond film, and
Yeah.
this is a kind of action movie. All right, so let's have letter B. So letter B, the actor is Chris Hemsworth. So Chris Hemsworth is known to be Mr. Thor. So this movie is entitled Thor or Avengers film.
Film.
Okay. And
It's
for
picture B.
yes, that's right. It's picture B. So don't forget that picture A, it's Daniel Craig. Picture B, it's Chris Hemsworth. And picture C, it's Guru. Okay, so picture C is a cartoon. So
Yeah.
do you see that man wearing black who has a very long nose? Can you see him in picture
Yes.
letter C? Okay, so that is Mr. Guru. And the three children are the orphans. So the title of the movie is Despicable Me.
Yeah.
All right. And for letter D, so letter D, The actors are Alison Hannigan and Neil Patrick Harris. So they are playing Lily and Barney in How I Met Your Mother. So this is a kind of comedy movie. Okay? Alright, so do you have any questions about these movies?
No, so I don't have any question.
Alright. Okay, so it means that you understand who are the characters and the movie as well. Okay, so let's have here. Let's learn some vocabulary words that are used in the entire unit. Okay, now let's read it. Okay, let's have the first one. Action film.
Action film
Okay, so what can you see in an action film?
is what I can hear.
Okay, what can you see in an action film?
Is very well.
Okay, so in action film, there is always been something like a gun. A
Yeah,
gun, yes. People are fighting. So those are an example of action film. Okay, next is animation.
animation.
Okay, so an animation is a movie which is not true, or a movie that is being from person, it is turned into Disney characters, or what we called cartoons. So in the picture, do you know who is that?
What teacher?
In the picture of animation, do you know who is that character?
Is Snowy Bo?
It's Olaf in Frozen. Do you know the movie Frozen?
Yeah, teacher.
Yes, so that was Olaf. Okay, so next is chat show.
Yeah,
Okay, let's read chat show.
just show.
Okay, so a chat show is a TV program in which there are several interviews. Okay, next is documentary.
Documentary.
Okay, so documentary is a kind of a movie in which this movie is true. So, see, for example, you are going to feature uh, life of animals, life of native people, or a kind of story which is true. So, those are examples of documentary film. Okay, do you understand?
Yeah, teacher, I
Okay.
understand.
So next word is fantasy film.
Fantasy film.
All right. So in the picture, do you know what movie is it?
Yes, I know it.
Okay, what movie is this?
It's Harry Potter.
Yes, you are right. It's Harry Potter. So, just like the movie Harry Potter, it is full of fantasy. So, it is magic. So, fantasy film means it's not true. So, it's just only science fiction. Okay, next is game show.
Game show.
All right, so do you know what game show is in the picture?
Is The Voice.
Yes. Are you familiar with this game show?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay. So do you have the voice in your country?
Yeah,
All right. So a game show is a television show or television preview that is all about games or what we called competitions. So say for example, The Voice. So this is a competition for singers or aspiring singers. All right. Now let's have here the next word,
It's
musical.
musical.
Okay, do you know what movie is this?
Yes, teacher, I know it.
Okay, what movie is this?
It's the voice. Yeah.
All right, that's it. So, this is a kind of a movie in which there is a movie, there is a dance, there's also singing. So, it's a kind of a mixture movie. Okay?
Yes.
So, in the movie, you are acting, and the way you're going to talk is you're going to sing it. So that is a musical film. Okay, next is horror film.
Horror film.
All right, so do you like to watch horror movies?
It's normal.
I see. All right, so how the next is weather forecast.
Weather forecast.
All right. So a weather forecast is usually at news. Okay,
Yeah.
television news, broadcasting at the radio, or even weather forecast can be found in social media. All right, so a weather forecast is something of it is an information of what will be the weather today, tomorrow, and the next days. All right, so let's have here the next one. So there are several words here that has a meaning. Okay, so let's have here. Now let's read. Please repeat after me. News bulletin.
New bulletin.
Okay, one more time. News.
New bulletin.
Okay, so a news bulletin is a short radio or television broadcast of news reports.
Try drama.
Okay,
No,
so
a short radio or television postcard of new report.
okay, next is period drama.
Period drama.
Okay, so a period drama is a television or film production set in a particular historical period and characterized by the use of costumes, sets, and props that are typical or evocative of the era.
A television or film production set in a particular period,
Historical,
historical period and
typical.
characterized typical
Okay, historical period and characterize.
characterized by the use of custom sets and props that are typical and evocative of the era.
All right. So next is reality show.
The
Reality show.
reality show.
Okay, one more time. Reality show.
Reality show.
Okay, so a reality show is a television program in which ordinary people are continuously filmed, designed to be entertaining.
A television program in which ordinary people are continuously filmed designed to be entertaining.
Okay, next is romantic comedy.
Romantic comedy.
Okay, so a romantic comedy is a movie or play that deals with love in a light, humorous way.
A romantic comedy is a movie or play deal with love in a light, humorous way.
Okay, humorous.
Humorous,
Okay, don't forget that word, humorous.
humorous,
Okay, next is science fiction film.
sci science fiction film.
Okay, so a science fiction film is a film genre that uses fictional science based depictions of phenomena not fully accepted by mainstream science.
The film genre that use fictional science-based depiction of phenomena not fully accepted by mainstream science.
Okay, accepted.
Accepted
Okay, next is sitcom.
sitcom.
Okay, so a sitcom is a regular comedy program on television that shows the same characters in different funny situations.
A regular comedy program on television that shows the same characters in different funny situations.
All right. So these are some of the vocabulary words that has meanings. All right, now do you have any questions about these vocabulary words?
Oh, so I don't have any question.
Alright, so since you didn't have any question, let's move on to the next set of vocabulary words. So, first, please repeat after me, soap opera.
Soap opera.
Okay, so a soap opera is a story about the lives and problems of a group of people that is broadcast every day or several times a week on television or radio.
A story about the
Okay, it's
problem,
lives.
life and problem of a group of people that is postcard every day or several times a week on television or radio.
Okay, now this time let's have the next one, talent show.
Talent show.
Okay, so a talent show is a show or event which people compete to show how well they can sing, dance, play a musical instrument, entertain by telling funny jokes or stories, etc.
A show or even with people compete to show how well they can sing, dance, play a musical instrument, and entertain by telling funny jokes or story etc.
Okay, next word is thriller.
Thriller.
Okay, so a thriller is a book, play, or film with an exciting story, especially one about crime or spying.
A book, play, or film with an exciting story, especially on about crime or spy.
Okay, so let's read it one more time. So it's exciting, especially crime, spying. Okay, let's read the meaning of the word thriller one more time. So a book, play,
A,
or film with an exciting story, especially one about crime or spying.
a book, play, or film with an exciting story, especially uh, one
Especially.
about especially one about crime or spying.
Now let's have here war film.
On film,
Okay, one more time. War film.
war film,
Okay, so a war film is a film genre concerned with warfare with combat scenes central to the drama.
a film gathers corners with war farm with combat and contact to the drama.
Okay, next word is western.
Western,
Okay, so western means a film or book about life in the western US in the 19th century, usually involving cowboys.
a film or book about life in the Western US in the 19th century, usually involving cowboys.
Okay, it's 19th century.
19th century.
Okay, now do you have any questions about this vocabulary words to Nam?
No, so I don't have any question.
All right, so since you don't have any questions,
No,
let's
teacher.
let's move on to task number 2. So our task number 2 is we are going to match four of the words below with photos A to D. Then listen to the word list and check your answers. Okay, now this time, these are the films and TV programs. Now let's read it first. Please repeat after me. Action film,
Action film,
animation,
animation,
chat show,
chat show,
comedy,
comedy,
documentary,
documentary,
fantasy film,
fantasy film,
game show,
game show,
horror film,
horror film,
musical,
musical,
news bulletin,
new bulletin,
period drama,
period drama,
reality show,
reality show,
romantic comedy,
romantic comedy,
science fiction film,
science fiction film,
sitcom.
sitcom,
Okay, one more time. Sitcom,
sitcom,
soap opera,
soap opera,
talent show,
talent show,
thriller,
thriller,
war film,
war film,
weather forecast.
sitcom, science fiction,
Okay, it's weather forecast.
thriller forecast,
And the last one is western.
western.
Okay, now this time, please tell me or please put your answers from the in the box. Now, can you classify what are this kind of a movie? Picture A to D.
Picture I think is um I think it's action film.
Okay, it's a.
Action film.
All right, so picture A is action film. How about letter B?
Picture B I think is action. No, it's science fiction film.
Okay, one more time. It's a
It's a science fiction film.
fantasy,
No, science fiction.
science fiction. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, am I right?
Picture C, I think is uh animation.
And letter D,
So D is chat show.
one more time. It's a
Chat. It's a chat show.
talk show,
Yeah, chat show.
talent show.
No, it's chat show.
Okay, this one. Talk show. Am I right?
Yeah, it's normal.
Okay. So are there all your answers?
Uh,
Okay, now this time let's have letter A. So letter A is okay, picture letter A is an action film. Okay, very good. You are correct. Now picture letter B is all right. So letter B is fantasy film. Okay, because it's all about Thor movie is all about lightning or it's all about fantasy. So that is why it is classified as fantasy film. And for
yeah,
picture letter C, it's animation. Okay, very good. That is correct. And for letter D, okay, so this is a sitcom. So this is a kind of a movie that is it is more on comedy with a reality show.
yeah.
Okay, so for this activity, you've got 2 points. Okay, now don't forget that picture A is action film, letter B is fantasy film, letter C is animation, and letter
Yeah.
D is sitcom. All right, now let's listen to the audio.
Unit 3, Lesson 3A, Exercise 2.
Action film. Picture A. Animation. Picture C. Chat show. Comedy. Documentary. Fantasy film. Picture B. Game show. Horror film. Musical. News bulletin. Period drama. Reality show. Romantic comedy. Science fiction film. Sitcom. Picture D. Soap opera. Talent show. Thriller. War film. Weather forecast. Western.
Right, so those are the kinds of a movie. All right, now this time let's move on to task number 3. So, task number 3, we are going to listen to 6 short excerpts. Match each excerpt with a type of film or TV program from task number 2. All right, so Tunam, do you have pen and paper?
What teacher?
Do you have a pen and a paper?
Yeah, teacher.
All right. So since you don't know how to annotate it in the screen, so you are going to write your answer on a pen and paper. Okay, so are you ready to Nam? Because I will play the audio now.
Yeah.
Lesson
Yeah.
3A, Exercise 3. 1.
What are you doing in this town, Judd?
It's my hometown, Doc. I can come here if I want, can I?
I think you should stay away. It's a dangerous town for people like you. Get on your horse and ride.
2.
Good day, sir.
Good day, Miss Willoughby. Did you and your sisters enjoy the dance?
I assume you are referring to the ball at Lord Blackstone's palace.
Indeed.
I'm sorry to say that I did not enjoy it. As for my sisters, you must ask them yourself. Good day, sir.
Three.
Susie? Is that you?
It's me.
But I thought you died.
Hold my hand.
Oh, it's so cold.
Come with me.
Let go! Let go of my hand!
4.
Ship's computer? What is that planet?
Zircon 5.
Is it inhabited?
Yes, but the inhabitants are primitive. They have no advanced technology.
Activate shields! Their technology seems pretty advanced to me.
5.
So, here comes your first question. Remember, this is for £20. What is the past form of the verb run? Okay, let's try it another way. Today I run. Yesterday I walked? No, I'm sorry. I can't give you that.
6.
Good evening. 2 more factories in Scotland are to close, with a loss of nearly 1,000 jobs. Is the government doing enough? And in sport, Chelsea lose 4-0 to Manchester United. But first, the President of the United States...
Alright, so do you have your answer?
Yes, teacher.
Alright, so can you tell me what are your answers? I will type it here. Let's have number 1. What is your answer for number 1?
Number 1 is action film.
Okay, so number 1 is action film.
Number
How
2
about...
is animation. What, teacher?
Okay, number 2.
Number 2, I think, is animation.
Okay, number 3.
Number 3 is fantasy film.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
Okay, number 4.
Number 4 is science fiction film.
Okay, can you say it one more time?
Science fiction.
Sci-
Science fiction. Science
Sci-
fiction.
Science fiction?
Yeah.
Okay, science fiction. And number 5?
Number 5 is game show.
Game show. And number 6?
Number 6, I think, is news bulletin.
Okay, a news bulletin. All right, now this time I will going to reveal what are the correct answers. Okay, so let's have here number 1. It's Western. So it's not action film, but it's Western. So do you know why is it Western? It is because, okay, in the audio, it says horses, right?
Yeah, but his lesson is the run.
All right, so you thought it was action film.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Western. It is because there are some horses. So movies in which includes horses are called Western. Okay, don't forget it. Chunam, okay?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let's have number two. So number two is okay, it's a period drama. Why is it's a period drama? It is because it is an old movie. So it talks about palace, kings. So it's all about period drama. So period drama is a kind of movie that is very old. Okay,
Yes,
number three. So number three is a horror film. Okay, so it's not a fantasy film, but a horror film. It is because in the audio a while ago, it talks about dead people who is rising. So it's all about horror. Okay, do you understand?
yes, teacher.
Okay, and for number four, okay, you're correct. It's science fiction film because it's not true actually. It's all about uh the universe. It's all about the gadgets or technologies. Okay, and for number five, okay, that's all right. It's a game show. And for number six, it's a news bulletin because it gives news. Okay,
Yeah,
so for this activity, you've got three correct answers. Okay, so it's 3/6. All
yeah.
right, so do you have any questions, Chunam?
No, teacher, I ask any question.
Okay, so it means that you understand it all well. Okay, now this time let's move on to, okay, let's have here the vocabulary words. So these vocabulary words are um they are adjectives that is used in describing films or movies. Okay, now let's read it. Okay, so let's have the first word, boring. Okay,
Yeah.
please repeat after me. Boring.
Boring.
Okay, so boring means not interesting or making you feel tired and impatient.
Not interesting, making your you feel tired and impatient.
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 Okay, next word is confusing.
It's confusion. Confusing.
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 Okay, confusing means difficult to understand or not clear.
Yeah. Difficult to understand and not clear.
Okay, next word is convincing.
Convincing.
Okay, convincing means that makes somebody believe that something is true.
Make somebody believe that something is true.
Okay, next word is embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Okay, embarrassing means making you feel shy, uncomfortable, or ashamed.
Making you feel shy, uncomfortable, or ashamed.
Okay, it's ashamed.
Ashamed.
Okay, next word is exciting.
Excited.
Exciting.
Exciting.
Okay, so exciting means causing a great interest or excitement.
Occurring red interest or in excitement.
Okay, next word is gripping.
Gripping.
Uh,
Gripping.
all right, so gripping means exciting or interesting in a way keeps your attention.
Interesting or exciting or interesting in a way keep your attention.
Okay, next word is